All right, Damon, thank you. And as always, before we get started, remember I mentioned when you asked me what this is about a warning. And I think it applies to a lot of people, especially because ever since March, the coronavirus, a lot of things have changed. And as I've said before, and I'll say it again, before you think that something that's happened to you since this is now awesome because it seems cool and exciting, ask yourself this: compared to what? Now, what am I talking about specifically? Well, it's this whole working virtually, work from home kind of thing, right? Now, be careful thinking, oh, woohoo, I'm killing it. I'm working from home. I'm making the same money. No more commute. Life is awesome, right? Not so fast. That's not reality, and here's why. Do you really think that things are going to stay that way? Are you one of these idiots that thinks that, hey, finally, everything's perfect and it'll never, ever change? Well, guess what? Do you think your company likes paying for office space, telephones, computers, and all the stuff that goes with it for nobody to be showing up to work?
No.
What?
Yeah. If you're thinking that, what even is that should be the next question, because that's what's going to be happening. Right now, hopefully this has spurred you to think that, I'm starting to see a glimpse of the forest through the trees, because you should be. What you're doing right now, and maybe you don't even realize it, is you're making yourself more replaceable than at any time ever before, and you don't even know it. How, might you ask? Again, this is just me. This is just a theory, but it's something I truly believe. So see if this makes sense to you. Okay. If you think you'd agree that, I think you'd agree that relationships are important, right?
Yeah.
Life and careers, therefore, are built on relationships.
Sure.
Hi, Eric Stratton, Rush Chairman. Damn glad to meet you. Hey, Eric Stratton, Rush Chairman. Damn glad to meet you. Hey, Eric Stratton, Rush Chairman. Damn glad to meet you. Hi, Eric Stratton, Rush Chairman. Damn glad to meet you. Hi, that was Eric Stratton, Rush Chairman. He was damn glad to meet you.
Right, and that's just the reality. Ever hear the phrase of it's all about who you know? Well, how are you ever going to get to know the people you need to know to move up, maybe get better positions, and make more money if you work from home? How will anyone ever truly know the value of you unless they have a real-life connection and a relationship with you? I know it sounds great working from home because, hey, you can sleep later, you don't have to commute, and you can do meetings sitting by the pool.
I'm not wearing any pants.
Or without pants. But by working from home, you're basically invisible to the company, and even though you think you're awesome, and you just might be, you are just now a name and a number on a spreadsheet. You're no longer a person, and your value and the ways that you can show your value are gone. They are just gone. So now it's time for the fun part. What's that, you ask? It's the math. So with that said, do you think there might be some effect here or there on your worth? I'll help you with the answer. It's yes. Okay? Unless you're the only person in the world, or at least in their world, that can do a certain job, your value has quickly diminished. And when that happens, you just made yourself that much easier to get rid of.
Right, so there's 3 more people we can easily lose. And then there's Tom Sinkowski.
Is this you?
He's useless. Gone.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, sure, you've been with the company 10, 15, maybe even 20 years, but by continuing to work from home, you are now out of sight and therefore out of mind. And then what happens? Well, time to cut some fat and boost profit. And guess what happens in those meetings that you are not around for? Questions like, hey, why should this guy be getting the same salary? Do they even need you? What do you do again? What's your name? You make how much? Wait, they can hire someone else to work from home for half that? Ruh-roh.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Mini Mac.
And forget it if you've been with the same company for a short time, or maybe you're a new hire. How are you going to move up the company ladder if no one ever sees you? No one gets to know you. No one can see you step up, maybe unexpectedly. No one sees your potential with their own eyes. Without those relationships, no one would consider you a friend or a good person because, hey, you're never there. You are nobody to them. You could take a vacation and no one would notice. You don't want to be that guy or girl, believe me. You want to be missed. You need to be noticed. You need people to notice you, and for the right reasons, of course, to have value. Because if you have no value, at least perceived value, then you have no job.
You're going to need a bigger boat.
Yeah, much bigger. And if you find yourself in this boat, that's exactly what you're going to need, because you're taking on water and you might not even know it. Look, I think we all know that when things are going great and everybody's making money, it's a party. But when things get tough, and I think you'd agree right now we're in some tough times, that's when cuts get made, and that's when those relationships can become invaluable, not only to you, but to your family and to your future. Look, we're at a pivotal point. I think we can agree. We need to get it right. Like I said earlier, long-standing phrases like "it's all about who you know" and "out of sight, out of mind" have been around for a long time for a reason. It's because they're true. And there are a lot of phrases I could share with you regarding building relationships and how they can affect your life, but I think this one encapsulates it all. No significant learning occurs without a significant relationship. So whether it's life, love, or career, keep in mind, none of those can exist without our relationships with other people. Now get out there and spread some germs.
Oh, it's that library right there? I thought it was that way.
No, that's Noble.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, touch each other.
All right, Rick Delgado.